See no reason not to. Another minor annoyance dealt with too. Jake, you finished yet another colony. Why am I so good at colonizing? It's uncanny, isn't it? Oh well, let's keep the hope alive and get that big perm name on the map. Alright, jump here will be down in no time, and then they will be out of this war. Wishful thinking, perhaps. But perhaps if I grab their capital and the other forts don't fall, I'll be able to annul their treaties with Russia yet again. Or take some money, it depends how you look at it. Most fortunate. Okay, I can, in fact, annul them with Russia. They'll probably just get it back again, which is not so good for me. But a man can live in hope. So long, Jampur, and with that, we'll make quite a difference in the war effort. Get over there. Actually, get over here. These provinces need to be in Baluchistani hands. It's quite nice as well. Polotsk had a whole bunch of provinces that should be theirs, and they're going to them. And Novgorodian provinces are going to Novgorod. This is very useful. What isn't so useful is that Gotland are actually involved here, and they're sieging down Novgorod's capital. But I really like how these other people are fighting for me. Very nicely, I might add. Theodoro would be pretty good to take out of the picture here, but I was hoping to throw a few provinces to Ottomans for their troubles. 5 favours goes a long way around here, especially when that's only 10 war score. And I'm going to need more favours to pull them in the future, if indeed it's going to go that way. You're really good at not paying attention to things, Jake. It's a key skill for engaging colonial gameplay. I have never really enjoyed colonization in Europa Universalis. Not in 3, not in 4. Let's grab these provinces back, and we'll be good. It'd be nice to get all those Novgorodian cores back, but I'm curious about these. It's a 9 development province. Grabbing it is still costing me some dip points, so I guess it's not covered by this. But the Novgorodian cores shall be. Like Ingermanland. Wait, Ingermanland? Wow, it's still a Novgorodian core, despite being Karelian. Good job, Novgorod. Good job, Gotland, because you managed to retake, or rather just plain old take their capital. And now he's going to take my capital, which I don't like at all. Can't wait to be done with this hapless vassal here. Don't know why Baluchistan is so not thrilled about my existence. Let's change that. I seem like the only one that's truly keen on this war. That's right. Spread the Tengri love. Expensive though it may be. I'm getting that just to get some faster conversion speed here. I am not doing so good in the sieges today. Jake, colonization is great fun. I colonize Europe. Okay, thanks Baluchistan for the extra manpower. I will put it to good use. Also not liking the idea of higher mill tech, but it's only for 10 years. I reckon we'll be okay. Now let's go and save our capital. Not sure we'll get there in time, but well, maybe. Oh lord, it never rains but it pours. What is it with these guys and their revolts? Ah well, we'll be fine. Very soon Russia will find themselves unable to resist. And that's right, I need to focus on Novgorodian cores first and foremost. Which, interestingly, includes Novgorod. I should grab this for, well, both of these for them as well. Wow, this is going to be a cheap war. I need those Polotsk cores as well. And with that, we're looking great. Okay, they're only seeing it as one favor, so it's not even worth giving to them. But this does carve up Russia something daft. And really, I see little reason not to do it like this. Soon I'll have that warm water port I'm after. I wouldn't mind Neva as well, because I will want to integrate Novgorod ASAP as soon as they get their cores back. There's not really much point in keeping them around, since I can just demolish the rest of Russia easily enough. And once I get that, I can start eyeing up Danzig, which is going to be tricky. Lubeck is pretty big and strong, but not big or strong enough. And while Scotland have seen a bit of a setback here, I reckon they've still got it in them. Okay, if I'm not giving Theodoran lands away, I'd be as well separately piecing them for preferably all their money, which again, not much of it goes to me, but it will help the Ottomans take care of their horrific amounts of debt. And, well, maybe I could grab a province off of them, since I wouldn't mind some Azov for myself. I know that the Ottomans really want that land, but I really want that land. And again, don't they get a mission? For example, take Kaffa? No, I've got to keep my head about me here. I don't actually want that land. But I do want the money. Could even do with the trade power, really. And it's not like the Ottomans care one way or t'other about me taking that land. No more friendship with Russia either. That's gotta go. Now with that capital fort down, that ensures it. We'll save our capital yet. I could force march my way up there, but I don't waste mill like that. Jake, any plans on westernization soon? If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it for free by taking Danzig or Krakow. Krakow seems very unlikely, so Danzig seems like the one to go for. No, I need legitimacy at the moment. We're hurting in that regard. Can pretty much get what we want now. Right, we have you sitting around. What is not done that needs to be done? Liberate Kazan from Gotland, and Gotland are punching well above their weight in this war. Call for peace is not what I'm looking for at the moment. I need that admin for coring, maybe? No, I don't. There's nothing I'm going to be taking for myself here. I'm missing something here now that I don't have these occupied in the name of my vassal. Polotsk, I don't need you to take much more outside of your cores. In fact, there's little point in you taking anything outside your cores here. Novgorod will take these. I have no need for anything, since I have no cores of my own. And it's all about getting land back for my vassals. So is there any of these provinces that are not selected here? Yes. Missed a spot, as they say. So there's 1, 2, 3 here, 2 here, and I think I've got all these. No, once again I am missing a spot over in Kolm. Kolm proving to be a touch expensive here. Actually, quite a few things proving to be a touch more expensive than I can afford. But things will be cheaper if I occupy them, so that's what I should go for. I shall ignore call for peace for just a wee bit, and I shall go to occupy these lands. Make a move. Break a leg. Raise a Merc regiment in occupied provinces and quickly grab the land bridge, Jake. Well, I can do that in Kolm, can't I? Kolm, which should be transferred over to Novgorod, because it's cheaper to take. Oh, jings, I want that land bridge really badly, though. Which means I need to take Belozero. That means I'd have to abandon taking something else. Neva is not a core. I don't need it, but I still want it. Do I need it more than these other things, for example? Yeah, I think I'll settle for that. Oh, that was quite funny. Did I just give that merc to... No, it's still mine. Remember, occupying provinces, or rather not occupying provinces, makes them more expensive. That might be a better way to look at them. Ottoman's well on the case there, which is good. We don't need to sit on this call for peace for too much longer, and I do want my country to finally be given that time I've promised it for a long time to just repair itself. I mean, my vassals are raking up war exhaustion like it's nobody's business, which is all the more reason that I need a land bridge between them. What would we do without art of war? Looking good. Is Ingermanland a Novgorodian core? It is. Somehow they kept that. I guess it's just because they got eaten up slowly but surely. So once all these occupations finish, we'll be good to make our peace. I think I missed Karelia though. It's only 5%, but don't underestimate those percentages. And I'll transfer over the lands to Novgorod that I want them to have. It'd be nice if Russia went bankrupt. That might be asking too much. So, if it's your core, it should be transferred to you, which includes these 3 provinces. Feels good breaking up Russia since I was so scared of them for so long. Maybe scared is putting it wrong, but they had to go, and they were a threat to my very existence. We get the Belozero bridge, and that looks pretty good. It would be better if I had this as well, but you can't have everything. I could abandon Neva. It's not really an option though, is it? Could abandon this, honestly, but it's part of the Novgorod trade node, so I'd rather keep it. No, I can make do with this. I can verily make do with this. Thanks for the help, everybody. But Russia is slain tonight. There's some mistake here, isn't there? Novgorod, Polotsk, Novgorod, Novgorod. Ah, looking good. Jolly good. Loving that power projection though. Definitely loving that power projection. What I missed was embargoing Russia, probably. But with this, I can finally start annexing you. It's apparently going to take a long time because I never have enough reputation, nor religious ties, or anything that helps with that. But there we go. Let's let our country repair for a change. And get everyone back unexiled so we don't have questionable movements going on. Jake, hope for rebellions now since they won't be able to cross. That's what we're hoping. Alright, whirl everybody. We'll get you into the traditional reorganization area of Nogay. And thanks, Ottomans. I hope you don't feel that I screwed you over there, but I still remember the condottieri. That is really going to take a long time unless I have an individual for it. But better relations over time will help. Lovely. Time to get rich. Build cost Inflation reduction at long last. Can finally start losing inflation. Let's just drop a bit more of it while we're at it. No need to pay our units right now. No need for revolts. No need for any troubles whatsoever. Perm is looking good. Very close to just speed 5ing my way to victory at this rate. And Novgorod is very happy that I gave them back much of the land that is rightfully theirs. They have some pretty hefty revolt risk going on. Hopefully they can actually raise an army to deal with it. And Baluchistan is oddly not happy about being my vassal. Ah, they'll see the funny side. So now the Ottomans involved in some other war. Attacker against Moldavia and their conquest of Bessarabia. I'm just hoping they don't want to invite us into that. And that's good, I didn't want that one revolting. Once we take care of all the remaining Confucians, we won't be seeing any revolt risk around here, making this fort almost surplus to requirements. It's just nice to have some bloomin' money for a change. And once I get a warm water port, if this counts as warm water, I'll be able to start making my plans on Danzig, because I want to be upgraded to Western tech for free. Jake, your army is suffering. Well, that's good. That means they all got to their destination on time. Okay, Mercs, it was fun having you, but there's no need for you right now, although that's probably going to boost up these guys' desire for... Nah, we're good. And I think that's my entire army. I never normally check armies here. There's one guy kicking around up there, but that's fine. In fact, if anything, I could do with another. Where does the general keep his armies? Up his sleeves, of course. So, as I said before, 6... Wait, what did I say before? 886, I think? Or 866? That looks good enough. Get you guys over to Rennes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all is well for Perm. Truthfully, all we have to do is carve up the rest of Russia, and what little remains of Sweden at that rate. And we are done here, except for the Shavanians have got to go. They can't even westernize off of us, which is a laugh. I could even vassalize the poor buggers. Not sure if it's even worth doing. Well, not if they insult us. What are they doing? We're very slow at integrating such people. And I can't holy war them. Maybe it would be better just to vassalize and integrate. But as I said before, it is awfully slow. I think we could actually do that. I'm a peaceful kind of guy. Jake, build a ship, start exploring, find Alaska. Hey, that's not a bad idea. We need something to do with all those sailors of ours, so let's get some frigates on the go. We're hurting on the sailors so badly, it's ridiculous. So few ports with which to actually get some, so we got 2 there and 3 here. And this is about the only province where we get a reasonable amount of sailors from, so I could build a dock. Emphasis on could, not sure I want to. Costs money, and I don't really have money to be sparing on buildings right now. What I don't need right now are my forts active. Tell everyone to scram. And yeah, I'm hoping that our good friends in Novgorod are not going to be having revolt issues. They're going to need a while of peace to get that war exhaustion down, but once they do, I don't think they'll be having revolts. And if they do, I can help them out, so really it is speed 5 our way to victory time. And I would really love to get a +1 diplomatic reputation guy, or anything that would give me some diplo rep. Jake, you have 3 Pacific ports. Ah, I missed this one, didn't I? Didn't I just? But it would take even longer to build boats there. No, it wouldn't, it seems. Alright, well they can each build me 2 then. And yes, we can get exploring. Heck, maybe even trading. That would be a scary idea. Perm doing some proper trading. I haven't sorted out the whole trading affair for a while, but I still think Smarkand is our best bet. We push down that glorious Siberian money. Persia still sucks away a bit of our cash, which is annoying. I think what I'll do is I'll have you transfer your trade power over here. I could either do you or Yumen, but Yumen also already sucks some out. We'll see if we make more or less money this way. 1261. More. And whoa there, Ottomans. I quite like having Western arms trade, so let's keep it that way, yeah? Jake maybe spend some of those 2k ducats getting a dip rep guy. No, I would like to build up my country a bit for a change. For starters, I really want centralization. I would love to upgrade my government rank, but I am a little shy on that. That will change when I integrate Novgorod. Persia become westernized, that's troublesome. I would have hoped they would destroy themselves in the process, but instead they're just reintegrating that Sind land. I might just have to make my vassal Baluchistan a bit bigger as a buffer. That said though, they really suffer in all fronts. Come on, Jampur, you punch plenty hard against me. But Persia are having an easy time here. Ach well. And what have we here? Seems like something quite good, actually. Merchant guilds get 15 loyalty, but they also get Kara Megdan under their control. I don't mind giving it up at all, especially if you give me 2 base tax there. And you become nice and happy. Happy enough to give me some money, you say? Heck, I'd even give them some charters if they'll give me even more money. New World Charter. It would be nice to get some ships, but we don't have enough ports for that. And they're warships, so meh to that. New World Charter could actually help here. Yeah, let's get some nice influential guys on the go. Gives me even more money as well. Ka-ching! Oh, you tempt me. I mean, I don't need it, but you still tempt me. Nah, this is looking good. Nice to get some trade efficiency too. Ask the clergy too, Jake. Yeah, there's quite a few things I should be doing. We've purged all those horrific Confucians out of our country. Let's start with the low-hanging fruit of the Orthodox. And we'll keep on going. Oh, that's right. It was a minister I was looking for. I shall humbly seek your support and request that inquisitor of yours. Hopefully he's not old and cranky. 40 years old. That's not good, but it means they start with death risk. It says 0 there, but it's going to go up to 1 next year. Wouldn't mind some admin while we're at it, and I don't care if you lose a touch of loyalty, because what I need is centralization. Looking good. No Sunni gives me orgasms. Thank you, Jake. Well, you're no problem, Mr. Spack. How about we reflect on the lack of Muslims in our country? Check that Tengri. This used to be full of Sunnis. Now they're gone. And if that ain't good, I don't know what is. But this means we can do the more difficult to convert horrific Orthodox now. No Orthodox in my country. Now I could force my vassals to embrace Orthodox as well. Not Orthodox, heavens no. Have them embrace Tengri as well, but what they would do is they would go syncretic with the dominant religion, and really that wouldn't do me any favours except to make it slightly easier to integrate them. And that's not what I'm looking for. Not yet, at least, right? Alright, Shav Shavani are in love with me. I think we should just get them to be our glorious vassal. Because we're the same religion, so it'll actually be quite a bit easier to get them inside of us. Wouldn't mind them sharing some maps as well. What do you know of? 31 Upper Peru provinces. Northeast Pacific isn't going to help us out much. La Plata, nope. The Chinese Sea isn't going to help us out, neither will Colombia or Brazil. Nah, there's nothing really you can tell us about. Well, the Pacific South America would be nice, but I could also just explore it. Northeast Pacific is not enough. Nah, never mind that, just give me your trade power. I deserve it, and you do not. Free colonist again, Jake. I know, I'm bad. Also, I recruited you for such a reason, didn't I? Where's my other colony? I plant these units there in the hopes that it triggers an event. I'm not 100% sure it actually has any influence on that. I'm going to do it anyway. Can't really be losing my legitimacy at a time like this. It's important for integration. Now let's get that explorer on the go. I wonder if I could hire one. I can't remember if the estates offer me such a guy. Not seeing it. Not seeing it at all. So, there you go. You've got it nowhere at all where it counts. And let's go exploring. Where exactly? I don't know. Do something. Jake, make your way over to America. I have to go there anyway, so that's good. I should know enough about America once I've colonized these provinces, and then everything comes together. And I suppose a little gift will be enough to get you up where I need you. Wow. To a T. Welcome to the world of being my vassal, even though I could wipe you out in a moment. It's going to also cost me a touch of dip, but as you can see, we are drowning in dip. Russia continuing to make claims on us. Who do they think they are? There's someone that's allied with Krakow, which is a point, but nah, we're good. Russia managed to finish their westernization as well, which is a shame because I had hoped that would give them revolts to break them up. Jake, can you still get Blood of the Sky God? I absolutely can. Where is it? It's just resting on my account, you see. Should be able to see it here. Blood for Sky God. Have Nahuatl as your syncretic faith. If there are any Nahuatl countries still there, I could certainly go for it. And I might as well pick up an achievement while we're on the go. It'll only cost me 100 prestige. But why worry about such things? Jake, Lubeck took Danzig. We reflected on that earlier. It just means we're going to have to fight Lubeck for it. Also, declaration of independence from the USA. From Portugal. Jings. Well, I can see why they would manage that. Frenchico is going to be taking off quite well. Thankfully, I need northern provinces, so I won't have to go toe-to-toe with France unless they start going on that anytime soon. Strongly suspect they would, but that's not our problem at the moment, for the very least. I want that Western trade back. How funny that I would get Western trade off of a westernized Ottomans. But I'm glad they're chewing into Persia as well. This could be good for me. Yeah. It's inevitable that I'm going to be fighting Lubeck anyway, so there's no need to worry about that. Really what I should be doing is fabricating a whole bunch of claims on Russia. They want me to help against Persia. Persia is no longer my ally, right? No longer my rival. So, yeah, I guess. Would be nice if they gave me some provinces, though. Like, I would quite like my vassal to have some of these. We'll see if they actually help out. Either they do, or they don't, and I get some favours. Some favours would be nice. Oh, we've contributed diddly squat to this. Well, that's okay. We'll increase our spending, might as well jack it right up, and create a wall that they cannot penetrate. My vassals can do the work for me anyway. There's no maintenance like land maintenance reduction. And okay, this is something to be concerned about.